So it's another beautiful day in Orlando, and today we're going to head off to Cocoa Beach. But first, there's a small matter of breakfast. Today we're at IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, and literally we drove here from like half a mile up the road just because it's so hard to cross the road. So let's go in and check the International House of Pancakes. Also, I must bring to your attention something that Hannah's most likely going to do. There's a really tacky gift shop across the road, and if you read there, free gifts with IHOP receipt. Now we all know Hannah's going to go get that free gift, don't we, Hannah? So let's go in and get a seat.
Good morning.
So the IHOP menu, and it's a bit of a big one. So we've got on the front page, we've got the world famous pancakes. Tempted, but I did see online there's omelets, they do look pretty good. Iced coffees, might have to partake. You've got sides you can add. Pause if you want to check any of it out. You can hear Toby telling me what he wants in the corner. Fluffy French toast, different waffles. Everything's ranging about $10 to $12, so it's not too bad. Find the page that Hannah's most intrigued about really in a minute. There we are, sweet and savoury crepes. Eggs Benedict, that's where Hannah will be heading probably, I can guarantee it. And then we've got big breakfast burritos, biscuits, fair play to anyone who likes them, I can't get my head around them. It's an absolute massive, and then you've got your combos menu. Again guys, you have to pause if you want to see it, because I'll be here all day scanning each individual item. The camera's a bit juddery, because Toby keeps nudging me. Don't you, buddy? Don't you? We're trying to show the viewers the menu. What do you want? You want the mozzarella sticks for breakfast with the junior pancake, yeah? So evening menu, you've got burgers, sandwiches, but that's not what we're here for. Here's Toby's kids menu on the back there. And evening menu. We'll skip past that because we're here for the breakfast. Oh, look at them milkshakes. So we'll have a little look through and see if Hannah orders the classics Eggs Benedict. So, Hannah, do you want to tell the viewers what you ordered since you didn't go for your traditional?
I went for a crepe and I asked for extra pancakes. So I wanted to try the chocolate one.
So they best be good. I spin you around before I start talking. I've gone for the Colorado omelette, beef, sausage, tomato, onion, and that comes with 3 pancakes on the side, so I'm happy with that. Went for a nice vanilla coffee. Hannah's gone for a strawberry milkshake. What did you go for, Toby? You go for pancake?
Cake.
You go for cake, and then you have bananas and strawberry, and a chocolate milk. And the kids' meal's $8 flat, so that including that, well actually it's $8 plus $2.69 for the drink. The drink was additional. So $10, not bad. Mine was 14, and what was yours?
I don't know.
Hannah didn't look, she just ordered what she wants, worried about the bill later. So yeah, service was a little bit slow to start with, but we'll see how quick the food comes out, and we'll bring you what we ordered. So there you are, first step at IHOP's. How was yours, Hannah?
Crepe was quite nice actually.
Yeah.
Pancakes quite sickly.
Hannah had the 2 chocolate pancakes on its own.
I wanted to try
Cream
them.
on top is really sugary. I thought mine. What did you think of yours, Toby? Did you like it? Then why is it still sitting there? So obviously I had pancake omelette, really deep filled, a bit overcooked for my liking. None of it was very moist. It's all a bit dry. Still nice, a lot of food for $14. I mean, come here hungry because we're saying we made lunch for today and we're just over an hour and we can drop it back to the hotel because we're going to eat it now. So a bit carnage in here, and they're understaffed, so they're running out ahead of chickens. So that does detract a bit from the atmosphere.
Because you can hear the staff
Arguing with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad value for money. Food is just above average.
I'd say average.
Yeah, just above average.
Good, like you say.
Our server's trying the hardest to keep everything going. She's run off her feet. But it just makes me a little sad that basically they just won't get the extra 1 or 2 members of staff that need to take the pressure off, or a bit using the old nails when there's people queued away and telling 20-minute waits, get them to wait or send them away. I know you can't turn away business, but sometimes just telling somebody a little bit of wait gives you a little bit of chance to regroup, because they're struggling with a little bit at the minute.
I also think they should have one person at the front and one person making drink.
Yeah, they're all doing everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then they're losing heads and tails of who's doing what. So
our server saw us in, didn't she? And serving and doing drinks, like everything.
She's running ahead, but she's trying her hardest. There we are. As you see, she's kicking off the people. So
she's the manager.
What are you giving it as a rating?
6.
6.
You're welcome, baby.
I'll give it a 6.5 because you got a lot of food there if you had coming in for breakfast, but there's still 3 of us for breakfast. What was that, 15? How much was yours? Oh yeah, Hannah doesn't check the prices. I'll say hers probably 15, 30. Toby's number 10 plus the drinks. You know, you're looking at nearly $50 for breakfast. So when we've been buying a box of Frosties for $4 a pop, which lasts like 5-6 days, and a bit of milk at $2, and a couple of plastic bowls for 50%. Kind of, you know, eating out for breakfast is just an expensive jaw. But onwards, we'll pay up and then we'll make our journey out to Cocoa Beach. So a nice little finish to IHOP. I met a fellow YouTuber who I've been watching for a while, Carb Slash, so shout out to you if you do follow me. But he's a nice old boy. I think he's a Yorkshireman. So we both bumped in IHOP. It was a bit of a stressful service, but our waitress was very hard. So now we're going in next door to see the free gift that we get. Oh, I lost all my words there. Starstruck. So here we are, we're in the cheap taxi. So here's Hannah collecting her free gift. And let's have a look at your little free gift. A little stitch. Do you like Mummy's little stitch, Toby? So guys, if you pop into IHOP and pop into this shop, you get a nice little free key ring. Look how satisfied she are. So we're about to load up the car, get the little man in, and then do the hour's drive down to Cocoa Beach. He's very happy with his little stitch. Mummy's trying to dive in the car. Uh-oh, he's dropped it. So let's get going. Let's see if I can make this any more dirtier than it already is. As you see, the front end is disgusting from all the love bug juice out here. They spatter everywhere. You should see some of the lorries. It's disgusting. So let's make the journey up to Cocoa Beach, first ever visit. So we finally arrived here at Cocoa Beach, and I've probably had the most stressful time of my life park. Sorry, some guys can't make his mind up what he's trying to do. Had to cut you off there because we're having to walk on the road because there's no path there. For somebody who couldn't make up mind what they wanted to do, so a bit sceptical for Toby's safety. So we just wait a little minute. So yeah, need to detox, relax now. We went to the main Cocoa Beach car park. Of course, everything's pay on that these days. There's no meters anymore. Fine. So I go to a cafe, get some Wi-Fi. Refuses one card. Okay, maybe it's the card. I'll try a different card. Refuses that one. So no one refused that. So give me no other way to pay. There's nobody in the office to pay. So obviously we had to up and leave, drive around the corner, see some of those mans like you do in the UK with a little spinny sign, come in, get parking. He's the same price as an official car park, and then he pulls out a QR code for me to scan and pay. I said, no, I don't want none of this. I don't get internet while I'm abroad. I have to find Wi-Fi, and I've had enough aggro of that today. He would not take no for an answer. I said, all right, we'll go to a cash point, drove off. And luckily we found a little side street about 5-minute walk from where the main car park is. So hopefully that's the end of a stressful period. I came this close to just turning around and going back to Orlando. We had a little bit just before that as well. This adds thing. We went to the Raceway petrol station on the way in. Cheapest I've seen by a mile, about 40 cents cheaper than everywhere else. And I got the slowest fuel pump in the world. And I joke you not, it took 10 minutes to fill up from a quarter of a tank to full. And the pump didn't even click off when it was full, it ended up squirting out. Luckily the pump was so slow, I didn't end up getting too much over me. So it's not been a great start here at Cocoa Beach, but things can only get better. So we'll have 2 or 3 hours here. I'll show you around a little bit. And hopefully I'm not moaning by the next few clips you see. Just for reference guys, this is the company that refuses every single card I put in. This is another one of their parking zones out here at Coca Beach. So yeah, be prepared. You might get aggro trying to use their parking app. Didn't want to set mine, and there's nobody available to help you. So bear that in mind when you're coming down here to Coca Beach. It's a massive long stretch, so we thought we'd come out of the main area of Coca Beach, but it's in two parts basically, so we might drive down to the other bit a bit later on, see what's going on down there. So first impressions of the actual Coca Beach, it's pretty much like Skegness in the UK, if I'm honest. There's nothing beautiful about it really, is it? I mean, it's just a standard grubby beach. The water's a bit cleaner than the UK. But yeah, I'm a bit underwhelmed, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, we'll spend a few hours here. There's got to be more, because in the distance I can see there's a lot more going on. So maybe we'll spend an hour here, just get Toby's rocks off, and then we'll head down to hopefully a more exciting area, because there wasn't a lot around here really. So a really short visit there up to this end of Coca Beach. Bit half an hour really. Toby didn't like the choppiness of the water. Sand wasn't particularly great, it was a bit grainy, weren't it?
Yeah.
And every time you got splashed in the sea, you were covered in like little pebbles and stuff all over. So not the nicest part of the beach. Like I said, it's a bit like Skegness really, how it's just deserted up here. So we're going to drive a bit further down, where we weren't near where we came on the way in, because it looked a bit more lively up that end. I think sat-nav might have done us dirty, and we might be doing Coca Beach a bit of a disjustice up this end. So we're going to head back to the car, drive on down 10-15 minutes, and hopefully we'll bring you a half decent bit of review of Coca Beach. Fingers crossed. So we did pop up to the other end of Coca Beach, but very disappointing. Not our kind of beach really. It's pretty much a place you go with a cooler, load of beers, take an umbrella with you, and you sit on the beach and get drunk basically all day. Not a lot going on. It's a very chilled place, somewhere you go to relax really, isn't it? Where, you know, when you're there for just the day and it's this hot and we haven't got an umbrella, we haven't got anything, it's not somewhere we hanged about. So
I don't want to stay there anyway. It was the nicest beach anyway.
no, it wasn't the nicest beach anyway. Yeah, like I said, it probably compared to Skegness is a bit harsh, it's a bit nicer than that. It's just, but the sea wasn't particularly nice. It was very choppy. I kind of knew that because it's a surfer's beach, but it was like really grainy sand. Wasn't very nice. In our opinion, I'd say you're better off driving the extra hour and going over to Clearwater or Indian Ocean or Indian Rock, one or two, over by Tampa. So it's if you fly into Tampa, a lot of people do tend to go there for 2 or 3 nights and then drive on down to the Disney resort area. So that's our thoughts on that. We've never been to Clearwater, so I can't say that's definitely right, but it's meant to be white sands over there, so definitely probably worth a check out.
So you wasn't keen doing 2 hours journey anyway?
No.
So
So we did the next best thing. On the way in, we did past Port Canaveral on your way up to Coca Beach, and we come to just have a little look at the cruise ships that are in port. So over there in the distance that I'm walking towards now is the Disney Wish. I've never seen a Disney cruise ship before, so we're going to get as up close as we can to it. And then behind us is the Royal Caribbean Utopia of the Sea, which is one of the Oasis class ships, top of the range. So we'll do that, probably have a drink here maybe, and then head back down to the hotel. Bit of a long way out for a lot of nothing today, but you live and learn, don't we? We got up at our own pace. It was about 10:30 before we got in the IHOP. Obviously had a long-winded breakfast, as we said earlier, but there you are. We haven't been too strenuous today. We've had a little paddle in the American Sea, and then we're just going to head back. and go cheese. Cheese. So we're just chilling in Gators. Oh, hang on, I might get the name of this place wrong. Gators Portside. It's just off the Terminal 1 dock where the Disney Wishy Park. And we've been in there having a few drinks. I've got the iced tea sweet and Hannah and a Coke. And they're free refills, and our waiter has been spot on with bringing them. This is my third one. We've been there about 40 minutes. Just such a nice atmosphere, chilled, relaxed, in the shade. David's been having fun, thinking he's cool, didn't you? You think cool, yeah?
Yeah.
A really nice atmosphere in here. If you want to come down, just watch cruise ships, have a little ganders, walk up and down the dock. It's not a bad place to pop in, and the food is really reasonably priced. I was expecting to be extortionate, but $10, $12 for your entrees. They're definitely worth popping in here if you come down. There's several bars along this port stretch. Hello again, mate. So yeah, Gators Portside, worth popping in. So we just had a nice hour chilling down at Gators Portside. Just having a little look at the Disney Wish from the distance there. And then we just walked back up and had a look at Utopia of the Seas. Giving us a bit of cruise envy, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I did have a look for just doing a little 3-day one to the Bahamas while we're here, but I couldn't find one with any of the cruise lines that was in the price I was prepared to pay. I mean, it was another £600-700 with a MSC, which is the cheapest. And I kind of look at that thinking that's, you know, we paid $2,100 for 2 weeks here. So you're not far off paying for one of your people to come back. So we will probably do it one day.
Oh, yeah.
Fly out here, do a cruise first, or cruise at the end. But kind of, when you were looking at that, you kind of need to book your flights, hotel and all that separately, so you're not paying for nights at hotels that you're not using. So yeah, we've hung about for a bit. It's at 4 o'clock, the Disney Wish was meant to depart, but it hasn't, so I think we're not going to be here to hear the famous da, 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 whatever that song's called. You may know, Hannah.
You wish upon a star.
There you are, she remembers. We did have a little time sitting there looking at tickets for Disney and Universal while we was in the restaurant. That was Disney was coming out about £450 for a day, and Universal was coming out about $350, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money, say, for one day. You know, if we did Epcot, that'd be $350, $400. Plus another £200 enjoying the food festival. So it's a nice idea, but it'll be a pass on this one. We've had a good time. We haven't felt too missed out while we've been out, have we?
No.
I'm talking now like we're going home tomorrow, but we don't go home till Tuesday, and it's currently Friday. So we've still got a bit of time. We've had a nice chill time. It's been nice not having to get up first thing in the mornings, rush around. You know, we've been today like we rolled out at 10:30. Yesterday was about 10 o'clock. Yeah, we usually at park open near enough, even if we didn't plan to. So we've turned what's a bit of a ropey start to the day and a bit of an uninteresting time in Coca Beach. It's quite a nice chilled afternoon. So we're going to head back down to hotel now, probably a few hours in the park, then we'll head out for some dinner. So hope you've enjoyed that one today, guys. Not the most entertaining, but showing you something different. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And remember, adventure on.